Hey guys, it's Crystal Games coming to you with another Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Now I know I haven't played this game in quite a while and I do apologize. I've been busy with the whole celebrating my birthday, going out of town and whatnot. Came back and work slammed me with having to be there pretty much 24/7. It's like, thank you for the vacation. I'd still like to have a bit of relax, but whatever. So, I was playing a bit of this game. I ended up by doing a computer swap because this one has a better system on it that it can handle my games without lagging as much. So I did that before I headed out for my break, but then when I came back, I noticed that none of my backup files saved at all. It was like, oh my gosh, everything's gone. My Sims 4 games are gone, my game dev is gone, all of it. So I decided to play a bit off screen, and I was trying to get on to where I was in my previous video. My experience was at 2,751, and my current experience is 2,636, and I had over $12,000 in cash, but I only have 10,000 on this one. And the reason is because I found this most beautiful truck that I wanted to do. When I re-downloaded and did the whole computer swap, I got the newest DLC at that time, which was trucks and SUVs, and the calls that I've got coming in that I can accept are from the DLC. So I really wanted to do this with you guys. I really wanted to show you guys working on a truck. I love working on these trucks. Now, this one, I'm not a big fan of the color, but hey, it works. So, we still have the list provided because, again, like I said, I had to start over. I think the next couple cars we'll be getting has a few more lists, and then it gets down to no list provided, which works for me just fine. Right? So this one we've got the leaf spring plates and whatnot, so we've got to lift this truck up, because lifting it up is how we get to everything. So let's throw it on the lifter. Oh. And I think that's supposed to, yeah, the two beautiful horses. Oh, I love the beautiful horses on it. Kind of looks like it's supposed to represent like a Hyundai mixed with a Ferrari or whatever, but it works for me. Now, the great thing, my brother showed me about this game, because the day before we left, he came and spent the night here, and while I was at work, he spent the entire day playing this game. So I figured, why not? So he showed me this, and these stars, I never knew what these stars were for. Well, he figured it out. Typical teenager, he figured it out before I did. So if you click on them, they will actually light up in the car when you're in disassemble mode and reassemble mode. They light up where the parts belong, right? Like it shows us that their brakes are there, right? You see that there's the bolts over there, that needs to be replaced up there. It is absolutely fantastic. I honestly did not know that that was there. Now that I know it's there, totally going to use it whenever I can. Now, I do not know if it's acceptable through being when there's no list provided. I don't know if that works or not. But if it doesn't, oh well. If it does, then perfect. If we get stuck, then we can just bring it up, right? So I figured this one will show pretty much what it looks like the way it is. Why did I just take that off? I did not need to take off that. Alright, and I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but my mouse arrow seems to be completely stuck in the center, so it's throwing off where I think the actual game mouse is, so I do apologize if I'm clicking elsewhere. So let's just pop that off. There looks like to be a lot of stuff in the back, and we do have that brake there that needs to be replaced, so let's just throw ourselves over. Oh, this is such a gorgeous truck. I love the trucks here. I just love them. I want a truck in real life. I just cannot afford one right now. Okay, come on. I was on it for a second. Inner tie rod. We need to take off the outer tie rod. In order to take off the outer tie rod, we have to take off the wheel. Okay, we can do that. That's not a problem. It doesn't take us very long. So, with the whole redoing it, I tried to get exactly what I had previous as far as the parts that like the OBD scanner and stuff that we had, and I'm pretty sure that I got them both. So, because we were only at 12,000, so there's only 2 that we needed, and we didn't buy anything all that specific. So, hopefully I got it. If there's something I missed, feel free to point it out in the comments down below, and I will try my best to get it again. And as I said, I do apologize for being off for so long. I am back, and I'm going to try to upload these at least every 2 or 3 days. I'm going to try to get Sims 4 going as well, because I know quite a bit of you enjoyed them. So we're going to get all of this off. And let's pop this one off. And then we'll get the plate off. That is not a problem. I think that's honestly everything. We have, apparently, I did not see that over there. We have the caliper on this side that needs to come off. So, there is the newer DLC out. It's the Mercedes-Benz one. And I am trying to save up to get that. I know it's not very much, but at the moment, I'm not making very much. So, gotta do with what you've got, right? Okay, so now that's off. Yeah, that brake pad was at 1%. I don't know how they stopped. Got into the shop, I don't know how they stopped. Maybe it was magic. So let's open this up. And... oh, this vehicle looks like it needs a lot more work than just the brakes. ABS module has to come off for us to take off the pump, which is completely fine. I'm almost up to the same experience as I was. The money one, I might be over by the time I'm done this truck. So let's head over to our computer. And let's go by condition. So we need 1, 2 brake pads. Yeah, 2 brake pads, 2 calipers. Okay, and we needed the pump as well. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And we need the leaf U-bolt and leaf spring plate. And I think we also need, yeah, front end sway bar, front end link B. I do not think I've got that one actually. No, I don't. I've got quite a few parts from other vehicles I was working on, and yeah, I accidentally bought more than I needed. But it's because I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Spent money I didn't need to. But that's okay. We'll either save it for when we're building up our vehicles, which I'm hoping a truck's going to be the first one we buy, and we will put it on a vehicle that needs it, instead of buying another one. Depending on which one comes up soon. Thinking a vehicle that needs it, instead of buying another one, will be more efficient. We'll just buy another one when we need it. Okay, so that's off. Let's quickly take that off, because we do not need that on anymore. And let's car lift. Up she goes. No, it's a car lift, and this is a truck. But hey, it works. It does the trick. Now those brake pads themselves will need to be replaced. Eventually. That's not what they want replaced though. It's a mocha. I try to really eat different things instead of just making a coffee pot of coffee and then adding the mocha as I went, as I poured the coffee. I pretty much just I keep blanking out here. I poured the hot chocolate right into the coffee pot. Not where the grounds go, but where the actual coffee sits after it's been brewed. And so that way, as it poured the coffee, it mixed it in with the hot chocolate, and it kind of tastes a little different. I don't know if I like it yet or not. Oh, oops, we've got an outer tie rod. Oops, let's go grab that now while we remember. Because we can't put on the wheel without that. So we go outer tie rod. I'm sure a few of you guys have noticed that and pointed it out in the comments, but I found it. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I worked today, and technically in the morning, so I was working till 7 in the morning, doing a 8-hour shift, and then I worked at 6 p.m. doing another 4-hour shift. So technically on the schedule, it is only a 4-hour shift today, but because most of my shift from last night was spent during this morning, I don't feel like I've got much sleep. I felt like I've worked literally a double shift. So I do apologize for being a little out there, a little cuckoo, but hey, it's who I am. I'm never a sane person, so let's get this all screwed on. Beautiful. I think before the next episode, I'm going to try to figure out what to do with that mouse, because it's really confusing. Let's put the spring bolt on that side. Yeah, the faster unbolting is so much better. Maybe before we start buying vehicles, we will make sure we've got, 100% well, I think it's like only 90% repair. And then, the paint shop and whatnot. I think the paint shop is actually the first thing we're able to actually unlock, purchase, as far as things that we can do for separate rooms. So that's definitely what I'm going to be working on. Because I know we're going to start getting job offers where we have to paint the car. And we either turn those down or just wait until we can, until we can actually open up the paint shop. But I don't know. I want to just put them on hold until we can open up the paint shop. We're done. We are beautiful. Finish the job. Fantastic. So we're 27,000, and at 1,200. Paint shop is. We need 5,000 experience to open that. Path test. Ooh, 15,000, and we can purchase that. We can open up the path test, and we're at 11. We're at 11,000, so a couple more cars. So we have this Sakura GT20 sloppy steering, or we have the Bullthorn, which is an SUV that I haven't worked on yet. So I think I'm going to take that one. The Del Rey Customs car, I love the Del Rey Customs car, but it's not something we can work on just yet, and we will get to that. But now that I've got trucks, I love the trucks. I'm in love with the trucks. I apologize. I love my trucks. I have always loved my trucks. So, I'm sorry this is taking a while. I had loaded the truck before I started recording, and so that's why I was trying to get past this loading screen. I know I can cut them out, but it's just, it cuts back in my talking time. I know, my talking time's important. Come on, don't freeze on me. I had this problem last time, and my system shut down, and it was irritating. I really hope that does not happen today. So, I'm just holding my breath. Please, 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 please. Please work for me. Come on, load for me. There we go. First I'm looking down at the ground. There's the car. There's the SUV, actually. So, what's the first thing that needs to be done? It definitely needs to be lifted. And everything has to be at least 84% done, otherwise they are not going to accept this car. That's fine. If it's not 100, then if the part that's going on is not 100, then we just won't. Oh, I forgot. We should probably get rid of the crap in here so that we can narrow it down. We might be able to fix the ABS pump. Let me try. Don't know. Nope. It's only 40% repair. So let's get rid of the ABS pump. Alright. I guess I could have gotten this thing lifted while I was at it, but oh well. Now let's see if we can do this car. Let's do this car actually. Let's do this car with these highlighted just because I feel like it. Just so we've got more than one car that we've done from highlighted. It looks like there's a lot that needs to be done on this side. Sorry guys. Like I said, I'm seeing that little arrow that's showing me, like the little mouse pointer, as to where my mouse was when I first loaded the game. So it's being really weird. What in the world? Okay. I can handle that. Outer tie rod, you're gone. Inner tie rod, you're gone. Now the funny thing is ever since I've started playing this game, I've been noticing things about vehicles that I haven't noticed before. Like, I'll be sitting at work, taking a break, and I'll watch a vehicle pull in, right? And I'm actually looking, as I'm trying to look underneath the vehicle at the different types of, springs and whatnot it has. I'll be sitting there chit-chatting with my friends and I'll see a vehicle and I'm like, oh, that one's got a leaf spring or something like that. I'll point it out because I'm weird like that. I don't know why. I never noticed them before, but suddenly they're all that important. They're very noticeable. I was hoping to not have to take off the rear wheels, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Because that sway bar is going to make me. For that? Yeah. It's connected to stuff. Stuff is connected to other stuff. Suddenly I've got that song to help teach kids about the different body, like bones and whatnot, like the hip bones connected to the knee bones sort of idea. Like, I got that stuck in my head. I don't know why. I'm feeling more crazy. Who here thinks I'm going crazy? Lift your hand. I think my cat's just lifted their paws. I think I'm going crazy. Then again, in their mind, I'm sitting here talking to myself. Ah, I love my cats. Except for right now, one of my cats are actually in heat and is bugging me. Sorry, I'm just yammering on. I'm not talking about what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So we're going to take off this rear sway bar. So in order to do that, we need to take off the end links that keep it where it is. Come on. Thank you. I think that was all the parts that this vehicle needed. Now, who wants to try to fix them? So we're going to try that one. And we brought it up to 82%. So that one I can technically use again because they said it had to be, what, 80? I believe? If I try to repair it again, it might break, so... No, it has to be 84, so I need to try to repair it one more time. Yay, it's 100%! I just saved us money. Yay! And I just saved the customer money. That makes him happy customer! So, spring and front drive axle A. I think I've got one of those, actually. So I think I bought one by accident. Yeah, I've got one. So, I don't need to worry about that one. I've got that one already. So we need rear spring, rear sway bar B. And we need one of those. So let's type in rear. And let's go rear spring. And rear sway bar B. think we might need the end link, I'm not sure. Yeah, we need an end link, which we'll grab over there. And then rubber bushing, tie rods. We'll grab that. We'll go rubber. Apparently I don't know how to spell rubber. Rubber bushing. And then front, because we have the cap that we need to get. And the other one was a sway bar, if I remember. I just can't remember which one, A or B. It is... it's an inner tie rod. We didn't spend any money on anything else. So we go inner. I could just type in tie rod or tie, and it will give me what I wanted. It would have given me both, but I didn't. So let's put that in there. Fantastic. Now, because I did buy it before, and whatnot, I didn't get the money for it with that car, but because I'm putting it on this one, I will get the money for it with this car. So, that works in my favor. Let's throw this over here. Inner tie rod, beautiful. Let's throw that on. I don't think there's anything that came off this head that didn't need to. Yeah, I see it all still there, so. Let's throw the other tie rod on. Screw that up. Put on the classic rims 09. And the great thing about building your own car is you get to choose what kind of rims you want on it. Just because when you take the rims off of it, it's, let's say, a classic rim, you don't have to throw in another classic rim. All the rims are universal. Which is nice, because there's a few that I really like, and depending on the type of car it is, I have type of rims I do enjoy. So that's on there. It doesn't really look like it's on, but it's on. We wouldn't let us put on this sway bar if it wasn't. Screw that one in. Attach this wheel to here. And I think after this vehicle, I'm going to call it quits. And then for the next car, I will have that fully up and running for us and to get that loaded for us. Hopefully, again, fix this little arrow thing that's bugging me. Because yeah, I like to see where my mouse is, not where it is, just kind of sitting there hovering. I really hope you guys can see it, otherwise I'm just making a fool of myself. Who believes me that it's there? Somebody? Somebody believe me? I don't think anybody's gonna believe me. Man, I'm missing a rubber bushing. I think this is the one side where the rubber bushing is pretty bad. Screw that in. And let's add the rubber bushing. Yeah, it was this side. That's fine. That's good. Add the classic rim. Alright, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think after this we are done adding parts. And everything looks good, send it on its way. 12,000, we need another 3,000 more and then we can open up the path test. To be able to open up the garage so that we can actually buy a new vehicle is only 9,000. I could get that right now. No, sorry, 9,000 experience. That's gonna take a while. We don't have that. We've only got 2,902, which is more experience than we had last time. And as far as the funds go, we do not have as many funds as we did have. We had 12,736, and at the moment we've only got 12,554. But we're getting there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I wish you guys would slap that like button and leave a comment down below if you guys are excited to be working on the new trucks and SUVs. Tell me what kind of vehicle you guys enjoy. Do you guys enjoy the SUVs? Do you guys enjoy the trucks? A car? What kind you guys enjoy? So slap that like button if you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye!